So for today, we have a lot of content. So we're going to probably not do an icebreaker, but we're going to start with time management, practical habits, practical skills. We'll go over some learning styles assessment. I hope most of you, if not all of you, was able to take that 20 question assessment on learning your own learning style. And then we'll talk about common challenges around time management. And then if we have time, we will review what intrinsic motivation is and why it matters. Okay, so some other practical strategies to train your memory, especially when you are learning new things. Simple strategies that works when it comes to improving recall of new information. After you learn something new, pause right after and spend about 10 minutes processing and digesting that new information, and then practicing it, testing yourself or have someone else test you on certain subjects. And then I think one of the ultimate tests of really understanding a subject or feeling confident about your understanding of a subject is when you're able to teach new things, teach new learnings to other people. That shows some level of mastery on that subject. Jaden on the next slide is going to share out how he time manages all the different things that he has to work through on a daily, weekly basis. And he's going to give examples of his schedules. So next slide, please. And Jaden, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, so throughout high school, I used a Google Calendar a lot. I think it was really helpful because each morning I'd have a fairly clear goal of what I want to do during the day. And just having a calendar would let me be honest with myself and help me determine what and when I want to do things. So I don't forget things and I make sure I'm delegating enough time for each thing. I think the key with something like this is just being pretty honest with yourself and saying, hey, how much time do I need to do this activity? And in contrast, it also lets you to have time to say, hey, how much time do I need to relax each day?
So we're going to talk about some challenges with time management. This can come in the form of a learner spending too long on a problem or section of an assignment, or even just the assignment itself when it shouldn't take as long. And then this ties into what Jaden was sharing about being very upfront and honest with yourself. It's important to be self-aware and open to admitting when you're experiencing challenges or when you're not doing something very effectively. Being honest with yourself is a huge step in the right direction. And then this is being upfront and honest with yourself, with what you need, not with what works for your friends. That's going to help you overcome those challenges or figure out how to problem solve. So we were going to end on I think the Mentimeter, because I want all of you to hear from each other. This is how we're going to use the information from the Mentimeter, and then these are the topics that we'll launch our next session off of, which is going to be around intrinsic motivation. We're going to go over learning styles, and then we're going to talk a lot about wellness in our next session.